Hello viewers, today for initial checkout we have two faxing machines. These are the Brother model IntelliFax 620. I've always liked fax machines, not anywhere near as much as I like telephones. I don't really go out of my way to obtain fax machines. There's only one in particular that I'm looking for and I haven't quite found it yet. But these were free. I don't turn them down for free because I think they're pretty neat machines. And they're in pretty good condition. A little bit dirty on the surface, but I think they'll clean up really nice. This one I've already powered up. It seems to be working. This one I haven't powered up yet, so let's go ahead and plug that in. Okay, it says the paper roll is empty, which is not true because it's full. Probably just not fed correctly. I think this is a thermal machine. This feels like thermal paper. This is all a mess here. Let's get this over back into line. Yeah, this is definitely thermal paper. It's a little bit dirty here and there. Okay. That is so cool. Cutter jam? I don't think so. It cut just fine. No, it's not jammed. Geez, the other one worked just fine. Well, if this one doesn't work, that's fine because the other one works, and I really don't need two of these. The cutter is certainly not jammed. It worked just fine. Unless there's something in there that I can't see. I'm not sure how to really access that portion of the machine. I wonder why it's saying that there's a jam. It's working fine. Printer error. No, there's not a printer error. That's wrong. Well, anyways, I guess we'll look at this one more because this one was working okay. If we press help, it's going to print an instruction sheet. That's pretty cool. The printing isn't the greatest quality, but I'm not terribly surprised given the age of this machine. It printed out some information when I first plugged it in. Where did it go? It had a date on it. It also had some names and phone numbers, so I intentionally put it at a view of the video. Now I put it out of view of myself as well. Here it is. It was a power failure report, and the date is January 1, 1995. And this is what the report looked like. So I don't know when this was unplugged. I'm sure it wasn't unplugged at exactly midnight of January 1st, 1995. But that would give us somewhat of an idea of the age of the machine. Here's the instructions, or the help. So since this other one really isn't worth much if it's... I mean, I'm going to try to fix it, but for now we'll just check out the other one primarily. And I have this one here just so we can send a fax, as well as test the phone. Now these were being trashed, so if they're a little bit beat up or something doesn't work quite right, that's probably because they were thrown into a box and dumped on the side of the road, not necessarily because it's not a good piece of equipment. So let's plug the line in here. I got to modify the setup a little bit because, and usually I only have one phone connected, then I use the testing phone, but this time I need two phones, I need two testing phones. Let's just start with the phone aspect of it first. Plug this in. Switch that over, and that's just having its little jam party. It's fine. Now let's see. Appears to work. Okay. So let's call it up. I'm not sure what the ringer sounds like, or if it even has a ring. Okay. Definitely has a ring. I don't know if it has caller ID or not. I guess it doesn't. Buttons are working. Alright, let's call the testing answering machine up and record a message. The buttons prefer to be clean, they're a little bit sticky. This is a test of the Brother IntelliFax 620.
One new message and 22 old messages. Message 1.
This is a test of the Brother IntelliFax 620.
End of messages.
Okay, that seems to work just fine. So let's get the amplifier out here and we'll call an outside number. It doesn't seem to put the DTMF tones through the speaker, but it's definitely working.
Good evening. Take advantage of today's low home equity loan rate. People's United Bank N.A., member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Today is Friday, January 22nd.
Time 9:49. Current temperature 36 degrees. Mostly sunny today, highs low 40s.
It sounds just fine. Okay, so now let's try to send it a fax. So now I have to mess with the equipment here. I think what I'm just going to do is pull the line from the testing answering machine. And then plug that into this unit. What did I do? It's printing. It just wasted like an inch of paper. Okay, and now I'll plug this machine in over here. And so now I should be able to take this phone or this machine and call the other. Well, if this was set up correctly. Okay, so that's working. So now let's see if I can send a fax. I'll just send this instruction sheet. See here, it looks like trying to see where the image. Okay, it's going to be face down. So let's stick this in here. Yeah. You think it's a cutter jam, but it's not. Okay. Oh dear. Now it legitimately has a jam. Oh dear. What a freak show. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. I don't know if faxes can be sent through this phone line simulator, and that could be the problem here. That's on auto. Let's try this again. I got the paper wrong. That's the first problem. Fax number. There it goes. Oh, so I guess you can send faxes through this phone simulator. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. How long is it going to print for? I'm stopping this. Okay, that was completely ridiculous. Why did it use up all this extra paper? Alright, let's try going to the other machine. Even though it's throwing an error, I'm going to print out a new help paper. This one got all jacked up. Okay, let's make a copy. Paper is so curled, this may be a problem. That could be why it's not feeding correctly. Okay, copy. It's not feeding very well. This probably needs to be cleaned. Yeah, there's like some leaves or something in there. Let's try a stiffer piece of paper. Well, that's what a copy freak show looks like. Okay, this piece of paper is not curling and jacked up, so let's try this one. Now it's feeding correctly, so it's just that particular piece of paper. Well, I still need to get the debris out of there. I'll do that at some point. Okay. That made a good copy. Alright, so this machine is working. This other machine is all sorts of screwed up. I guess we'll probably just toss this one out. It keeps feeding the paper and everything. And I really don't need two of these, especially of the same model. You know, I'll do a brief once over on this thing. I'll blast all the chambers out with compressed air and, you know, see if I can easily fix it, but I'm not going to spend any time on it. I don't know why that's saying it's jamming. It's working perfectly fine. Well, anyway, so that's going to be it for this one. We got one good IntelliFax 620. And we'll clean this up and I'll try to fix the other one, but if not, not a big deal. It's free anyways.